What is up, y'all? This is Chase Oliver 68, and if you guys can, link in the description down below. Do it for me. Go sub to my boy Justin, aka Ankle Break AJ2. Makes great wrestling videos. Talks about this past month in wrestling. You know, he's a great guy. I suggest you go subscribe to him. Being a former member of the GOG, he's a great guy because he's a member of the GOG. So go check him out. But Monday Night Raw, Austin, Texas. Let's get this started. Just like Monday Night Raw over the summer, we get none other than Triple H, the gamer. And he's going to the ring to tell us about friendship. So Triple H basically sums up how he doesn't feel safe anymore. His friends betrayed him. He wants to get revenge on Kevin Nash, and he will kick his ass. And this leads to my boy, John Laurinaitis over here. Triple H, don't do it. You'll make the company look bad. I don't care, John Laurinaitis. I'm just gonna kick his ass and get myself arrested. But I don't care. So why don't you just shut up while I go find Kevin Nash. Triple H and John Laurinaitis basically get into that exchange because Triple H is a badass apparently. John Laurinaitis doesn't want Triple H to do anything stupid, and all of a sudden Triple H turns around. He's telling John Laurinaitis to shut up some more. Then, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, bam! Sledgehammer to the back of the head of Triple H, and Triple H gets all knocked out. John Laurinaitis tells Kevin Nash, get out! Kevin Nash decides to peace on out. He's done with this. Has a sledgehammer. He's walking away. We go to a commercial break. Now, you think this opening segment, it would be broken up into parts, but no! WWE decides we have to show us all of Triple H's glory in 2 segments in a row. So we have Triple H on the little stretcher. He's all down and out. He's basically out of commission because of Kevin Nash. And all of a sudden, Big Daddy Cool comes back, pushes the medics away, tells them to back up, has a sledgehammer, is like, back up! And Triple H is just all like there, laying there. And then Triple H basically gets set up between some cardboard box. He's on a stretcher, tied down there. And then all of a sudden, Kevin Nash is like, wake up, sunshine! Boom! Hits him with a sledgehammer, takes Triple H out, and the thing is this. Was this a good opening segment? I believe, yes, it was. It's building up it shows the real-life hatred between Triple H and Kevin Nash and how they're really, really mad at each other at this point in character-wise. But in reality-wise, but it overall suggests that it just felt very constipated and very, very hard to comprehend. It felt like a giant TNA opening segment. You'll get Cena in the ring and then go to commercial and you'll get Hogan in the ring and all of a sudden Mr. Anderson's in the ring talking about his math teacher. It just very, very, very felt congested and not very fluid. It just felt like it should have been separated, but overall I did like the opening segment. I thought it was a good opening segment showing that off. But to be honest, I just don't think it was the right decision to have it so close together, these 2 clips. Why couldn't you break it off a little bit so that way we can see what happened to Triple H? Maybe show more parts where Triple H is in so much pain he can't get up instead of shoving it down our throats. That's just my biggest gripe. So the first match we get is a SmackDown-based match pretty much. Randy Orton and Sheamus team with to face their Hell in a Cell opponents, Christian and Cody Rhodes. Pretty much this is just basically like kind of like the revenge match scene. And the thing is, what WWE did wrong on this, and I get it, you're trying to build Sheamus and you want Orton to keep on that main event level, but if you're going to do this tag team match style, have the heels win in, I don't know, a heel-like fashion. Randy Orton and Sheamus, they're built up already. They won on the pay-per-view. We've seen them win. Christian and Cody Rhodes, if you want to make us interested in this feud that they're having with these 2 individual superstars separately, have them win matches. Have them win this one, and this is where you build proper storylines. Instead, we get a decent tag team match featuring these superstars, but no development whatsoever, and that's so frustrating. Cody Rhodes ends up getting pinned. He's the IC champion. If anyone should get pinned out of that heel team, it's Christian. Why not have Christian and Cody Rhodes cheat to pin Sheamus if you guys don't want Orton to get pinned? Or how about the same thing with Orton, or heck, maybe a disqualification or a count-out victory? Who knows? Something where the heel team can actually win and not the same old boring face stuff. Because to be honest, do I want to see Sheamus and Christian continue? No. Do I want to see Orton and Rhodes continue? Only if the IC belt's on the line, but besides that, That's the whole point. If the heel team loses at the pay-per-view, I think it makes sense to have the heel team win, so that way they can at least say, hey, we beat these guys before, let's try to continue what we got going with them. Otherwise, you're just wasting space on another pay-per-view in an open slot, which is not needed, WWE. Not needed whatsoever. We come back from commercial, and we get Santino Marella. Santino Marella faces Dolph Ziggler, and no surprise, Dolph Ziggler wins this match. It makes sense, you know, he's a United States champion. Santino Marella is a kind of very well over face to have Dolph go against. And pretty much, that's what I gotta say about this. The only reason for this was probably to have Mason Ryan make the save, and that's good. I'm interested in what they're going to do with Mason Ryan and Dolph Ziggler. Pretty much all I have to say with this segment right here. Did you know they're coming, guys? Oh my god. They're fucking coming. I'm fucking scared, man. Next Monday night? Oh, fuck. Next Monday night. The Muppets are coming. The fucking Muppets are coming on Raw. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. The WWE will never be the same. I'm fucking scared. I mean, Kermit the Frog gave me nightmares as a kid. Miss Piggy, oh god. Oh god, Miss Piggy. But speaking of the Halloween edition, I will be wearing a Halloween costume for this Monday's Raw. And throughout my videos throughout the week, I am going to be giving hints on my costume. So basically, I have an NFL predictions video coming out. I might make a wrestling topic video or maybe another sports video, who knows, on a Friday. Then Saturday, got the UFC. And you guys watch all these videos and get the hints and post to me via inbox on YouTube what my Halloween costume is going to be. On the Raw show, you will get a plug. First one to do it gets a plug. And that's pretty much it. But also, the first hint will be given at the end of this video. So, yeah, let's move on to the next segment. We get a Divas match. Out comes but Natalya and Beth Phoenix. So which means even Kelly have to be the ladies to wrestle. And oh shit, Alicia Fox? Alicia Fox, really? Wow, that makes me happy. I mean, I haven't seen Alicia Fox since he jobbed on SmackDown one time. Yeah, I'm all for it. And Alicia Fox and Natalya don't necessarily have a good Divas match, but overall, Alicia Fox won. And that's surprising. That's something new to me. The Divas of Doom going on this freaking rampage, and they're trying to attack Alicia Fox, but okay, I don't get this fucking shit. Why is Beth Phoenix all of a sudden acting like a prima donna? She's basically being hypocritical with her character. I don't know what they're doing with her character. Besides that, I'm fine with Alicia Fox winning. I mean, it's always the same old shit with the Divas division. At least this is something new. I mean, it's not an improvement by any... It's not like a huge major improvement by any means, but it's a small little teensy improvement that's interesting because you're bringing a diva that we barely see and trying to get her over with the crowd. And something that we need is more divas people care about instead of the same 4 sluts that we see every week. No offense to the divas, I'm just saying. Then we get on to John Morrison versus Wade Barrett in that berry ring. John Morrison actually gets a full 5 minutes of action in that ring. Maybe more, cause my match had a commercial break. Yeah! Did I win? Nuh-uh. John Morrison, I'm sorry. I don't know if they're burying you until your contract is up, or I don't know if they're just treating you like Jeff Hardy. I don't know why this match was on Raw, first off, because, to be honest, I did not know Wade Barrett and John Morrison had something going on. I don't know what they're doing with Wade Barrett nor John Morrison at this point. Solid match, but in reality, I didn't really care for it that much because I don't know what they're doing with these superstars. Pretty much how I can sum it up, as simple as that. But we get on to the main event, and the main event was announced because John Cena, you know, rise above the hate. He was all like, John Laurinaitis, I'm pissed off. I want a match against those awesome troop guys. And John Laurinaitis gives him the match. chooses a partner, ends up being woo, woo, woo. Zack Ryder gets a match, and everyone's like, yeah, Zack Ryder's going to be the main event. And Zack Ryder's cutting this promo saying, like, yo, me and Cena, we're like broskies, man. Like, seriously, bro. Like, he was on my show one time, and Miz and R-Truth, they will never be on my show. Miz and R-Truth beat him up. Announces it as a handicap match. Okay main event for Monday Night Raw. And all of a sudden, Awesome Truth starts beating down Cena. About to hit Cena with steel chairs. And then John Laurinaitis comes out and is like, hold up a minute. I'm gonna do what we want, and that's take you out of the ring. No one wants to see Cena get hit with the chairs. And so basically John Laurinaitis said that R-Truth and The Miz will be facing John Cena, a tag team partner of his choosing at Survivor Series. Fucking WW. You guys already announced Cena and Rock will be on one team, but so the suspense is pretty much gone. If you don't know, John Cena basically says, oh, John Cena can team with anyone? Well, if I'm going to team with anyone, it's going to be The Rock. Jesus, I didn't know that because WWE just made a poster that said, never again, never once, or whatever. I fucking don't even know. Like, they made a poster already hyping up the fact you guys are going to team up. Why in the hell are you telling this? Why couldn't it just been all like versus The Rock? What I do like though is the fact that John Cena is putting over Miz and R-Truth, and you guys are gonna be like, how's he putting Miz and R-Truth over? Well, the fact of the matter is, the fact that he's pulling out a guy like The Rock to try to defeat these guys when literally he could have pulled out probably a CM Punk or anyone else could be potential threats. Makes Miz and R-Truth look a little bit stronger and more on the caliber level, if you do say so myself. So pretty much, I do like this ending segment. And one segment I did forget, and I'm sorry, I just was not into this segment, and I'll talk about it now. Del Rio has a celebratory speech, and basically says, oh yeah, I won, John Cena doesn't have a chance. CM Punk comes out, says that he wants a rematch. Del Rio says, no. John Laurinaitis gives us the match for Survivor Series, says that it's going to be Punk versus Del Rio. But only if Punk says, I respect you, John Laurinaitis. Of course, Punk's not going to say that. That's not his character. He becomes a snob, and he basically says all this disrespectful stuff to John Laurinaitis, or John Laurinaitis gives it a week to think about. So pretty much I was on the middle of the show. I'm sorry I forgot to cover it. It just slipped through my head. This segment was okay. It's hinting at Punk versus Del Rio, but in all honesty, I don't care. The one thing that I do have to say about Raw was, entertainment-wise, it was kind of hard to sit through. Storyline-wise, I thought it was pretty good. You got development for Survivor Series. Obviously, Triple H might be doing something to Kevin Nash. Cena and Rock will be facing Miz and R-Truth. Don't know why this is not a classic Survivor Series match. Who knows? Who knows why? But it is what it is. You know, it seems interesting enough. In all honesty, this Raw didn't fall flat, but it just really didn't keep my interest. And the storylines were good. Matches were very poor, in my opinion, for this Monday Night Raw. No match really stuck out to me as very, very good. And so overall, I'm going to give this Monday Night Raw C. Nothing lower, nothing higher. It just felt average. Storylines were fine. At least you're building up something towards Survivor Series right away, and not waiting until fucking week 3 before the 2 weeks before the show. So I'm fine with it. You got us hinting for a WWE Championship match and hinting at something with Triple H and Kevin Nash. So pretty much I'm fine with about that. Tell me what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw. Comment down below your thoughts. Also comment that. Also, my hint for what I'm going to be wearing for Halloween in my video. It's a comic book character. That's the first hint. Comic book character is the first hint, and pretty much that's about it. Give me a big old thumbs up. Check out Ankle Break AJ2 like I said before. I already said subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter. Add me on Skype. It's ChaseHoliver68. Hope you guys enjoy your Monday Night Raw, and get ready, because Miss Piggy's coming to town, baby!